What is up, DA family? I am DeAngela Antonique. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome, and here we go.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there.
Before I even start this video, I just wanted to take a moment and just show some appreciation to my hair. So I got my locks twisted up and I'm so in love with this style. It just brings out my confidence and it just makes me feel like a queen, a natural queen. I just want to take a couple moments to just appreciate my hair. But in all honesty, I just wanted to take this time to share something amazing that happened to me yesterday. There are still good people in this world. There are still people who genuinely care about other people. And this is the perfect Thanksgiving video because I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful for all that happened. So keep watching. You don't want to miss it. This message, this video, this story is amazing. Keep watching this video. I have this thing where I like to make rice when I make tacos. So I was making tacos yesterday and I'm like, okay, let me go to the store and go get some rice, some Puerto Rican rice to be exact. Where I live, there's a store called El Rey. It's an authentic store that sells authentic Mexican food. And so I'm like, okay, let me go to El Rey to get this awesome rice because it's so good. I went to one and the traffic was really crazy and I just was kind of like, whoa, it's very busy in here. So I went inside and I got in line where the food was being sold and I asked the person in front of me, like, is the line going this way or is it going this way? Where does it start? And he says to me, I'm up next. I'm like, okay, cool. So I see that he's getting the rice that I want. I'm like, okay, if he can get some rice, I can get some rice. It's gonna be all good. But it didn't turn out that way. So once I went up, because I was up next after him, I'm like, hi, can I order some Puerto Rican rice? And they're just like, oh no, we don't have any more. So they ran out right before me. Like the man who was in front of me, he got the last serving of it. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? It's all right. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I don't need this rice today. I'll just still go home and make my tacos. It's gonna be good. So I'm on my way home and I'm just like, wow, I really did want that rice because it's so good and it goes great with tacos. And so I'm talking to Quad, who is my boyfriend. I'm just like, okay, Quad, once we get home, I'm gonna go to a different El Rey store and I'm gonna see if we can get some rice from there. So we get home and I go to a different El Rey, but I'm confused. Like, I don't know. I use my GPS and I'm just like, I don't know which one we went to. I couldn't remember what street the El Rey that we went to was on. So I chose the one that said Oklahoma. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna drive here and hopefully I'll end up at the same one. If so, I don't know. So I'm driving. I'm just like, okay, hopefully I'm not going to the same one. And if it's not the same one, hopefully they have some rice there because the last one ran out. So I pull up to the store and I park my car and I get out and when I go inside the store, I'm just walking around because the stores are kind of set up differently. And I know that most of the stores, they have like the hot food on the sides of the store. So I look to my left, I look to my right, and I kind of look straight and I'm like, I don't know which way it's going to be, but I decided to go left. So I go left and I kind of see that they're cleaning up and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I just don't need no rice today. It's okay. I can go without the rice. So I'm going up to the place where they are. And I'm like, hi. Oh, I forgot to mention that I have a minor in Spanish. And it's something that I like am okay at. Like I can speak it, but then sometimes I can't. Like sometimes my nerves gets the best of me. So I'm just like, okay, oh snap. Like what do I want to say? Like do I want to say this in English? Do I want to say this in Spanish? I'm just like, I don't know which one to do. So I go up to the counter and I'm just like, hi. I say it in Spanish, but I'm kind of nervous. So I'm not going to say it right now. I'm kind of shy when it comes to speaking Spanish, but I say it in Spanish and I asked her, do y'all have some more Puerto Rican rice? And she's just like, which one do you want? And I told her I wanted the big one because I'm just like, I don't come here that often and I don't make tacos that often either. So she goes to the back and she brings me back the rice. I'm just like, thank you so much. And as I'm walking, I go to the checkout line. I'm just like, whoa. Every time I go to the store, I buy some churros. I don't know if you all know what churros are, but they're like these very delicious, like desserts. It's kind of like a breaded sugar, and then it's like filled with like caramel or like vanilla cream and strawberry, but it's just like really good and really tasty. And so I'm just like, okay, let me find them. I didn't see them, so then I went up to one of the store workers. I don't know his name. I just know he was really nice. I'm like, hi, can you show me where the churros are, or can you tell me where they are? He just said, okay, you want to go straight all the way down to the aisle and then turn right. They're going to be in front of the cakes in the little, like a little case. And so I'm just like, thank you so much. And I walk away, and I'm just like, these were the most perfect directions ever, because I'm walking and then I get to the end of the aisle. I'm just like, he said, go right. I go right. And then I see the cakes, and then across from the cakes, I see the churros. And I just was like, this man is so awesome. I think he was a teenager, but I just know he was really, really awesome. I ended up not getting churros because I just was like, never mind. I don't need them. I don't even know how long they were there. And I just was like, never mind. So I go back to get in line, and the cashier was talking to another cashier. So I kind of waited a couple seconds, but it was fine. I was like, hi, how are you? And he's like, oh, I'm good. And he rings up my rice. And on the little thing, like where you put your card in, it said approve. I'm like, okay, cool. And so next thing you know, he's like, oh, your card declined. And I'm just like, what do you mean it declined? Like, because I had just budgeted my money that same day. So I'm just like, I know that I have the money in my account. Like, I know I have it because I just budgeted. And he's just like, oh, it declined. I just was like, okay, well, let me step off to the side and see what's going on. So I log into my bank, and I'm just like, this has to be a mistake. There has to be a glitch in the system, because I know how much money I have in my account. And sometimes I drive Lyft. So I just was like, okay, let me transfer my money from Lyft over to my banking account just to make sure. I try to do that, and of course, guess what? It didn't work. So I'm just like, I don't know what to do, but I'm still just like in a good mood, a good spirit. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. It's okay, maybe I don't need the rice. And I tell him, you can just cancel the whole transaction. I'm just gonna go. I'm trying to like transfer money from my Lyft app to my bank account, and I know I don't have $0 in my account, like there's a mistake, but thank you so much. And so as I'm walking away, I'm like laughing, because I'm just like, okay, you know what? God didn't want me to spend any more money, because if he did, this whole thing would have happened. So I'm just like laughing, like, it's okay. So I'm walking to my car, and I call Quad. I'm just like, Quad, guess what? He's like, what? I'm like, my car just declined. He's like, that's crazy, because the man in the store, because he had went to a store before I left. He's like, the man in the store, his car declined too. Something flaky going on. I'm just like, yeah, something flaky is going on, because I know I have the money in it. So I'm talking to him, and by this time I'm in my car, I close the door. Next thing you know, the cashier runs up to my car, and he says, are you the lady who tried to buy the rice? I'm like, yeah, that's me. He's like, come on, come with me. And I'm like, okay. I get out of my car and I follow him. And as I'm following him, the store clerk, the teenage boy who told me where the churros are, he ran up and he had the rice in his hand. He's like, here you go. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. And it was like the most appreciative, most dramatic, most loud wow ever, because I'm just like, wow, thank you. He's just like, here you go, happy Thanksgiving, with the biggest smile on his face. The cashier had a big smile on his face. And I was just in shock, because nothing has ever happened to me like that. Like, there are still great people in this world, and I don't know how they got the rice, but I really believe that they put their money together, or one or the other purchased the rice, because the money that was initially taken out for the rice was put back on my card, but I still was able to get the rice. Now, some of you may be thinking like, oh my God, it's just rice, but it's the principle behind the whole thing. There are still good people in this world. This was a perfect thing to happen exactly for like Thanksgiving, because I couldn't stop smiling. Like, as I grabbed the rice, let me show you guys the rice. It was like a big one too, because I actually have the container right here. But this big old thing, it costs $13.77. And he ran over to me and handed it to me with the biggest smile on his face ever. And I'm just still so appreciative, still so grateful. And when I got back in my car, I just started like thanking God. I started thanking, like just saying thank you over and over and over and over. And it really just had me in shock, because I've never had anything like this happen to me before, where somebody was just so nice, because he did not, or they did not. I don't know who it was. I don't even know how the purchase or whatever happened with the rice, but I've never had somebody be so nice to me. And it still kind of has me like, wow, I kind of choked up because it just was so awesome. So I don't know neither of the guys' names. I have no idea who they are. I don't know anything. But please share this video on all like social media platforms, like so the guys can see that I'm so thankful and I'm so appreciative for however way they went. And I know for sure they did not steal it, because I just can tell that their spirits were pure. I can just tell. I was reading their energy and it was very good energy, very pure spirits. And the fact that I could have been gone, like I could have hopped in my car and just left, but everything worked out with perfect timing. Like God set everything up perfectly. So I'm so thankful, and I just really want to share this message so that you all can be like excited to be nice to other people and do great things to other people. And it just made me feel like I wasn't worthy, because sometimes I'm not always the nicest person, and I don't feel good about it. And sometimes I could do a better job of being a little bit more nice. But this situation very much inspired me to pay it forward, do nice things for other people, because it's not all about me. It's not all about DeAngela and Antonique. It's just there are other people in the world who, even if you just say thank you to them, or if you just, you pay for something for them randomly, or you open the door, hold the door for them, you never know how the small acts can impact somebody else. You never know how the small acts can make somebody feel. So on Thanksgiving today, have a spirit of gratitude, a spirit of thankfulness, and pay it forward to somebody else. You don't have to buy anything for somebody, but just pay it forward. Like, be nice, compliment people. I compliment people everywhere I go. I was in the grocery store yesterday too, just getting some Thanksgiving things purchased, and I was on the phone with Quad again. And he's just like, we're talking, and then I saw the cashier. It was two cashiers, and I'm like, wow, your hair is pretty to one of them. And then I saw the other ones, her nails were very pretty. I'm like, wow, you have very pretty nails. And Quad is like, do you compliment everybody? I'm like, if I see something that I think is pretty, that I think is beautiful, I'm going to tell the other person that I think is pretty, that I think is beautiful. So today, have a spirit of Thanksgiving, have a spirit of gratitude, pay it forward to somebody else, and just treat others the way you want to be treated.